For your methods, we're going to look at exercise 6F, question 2D, and 3C and E. Okay, so we're trying to sketch a graph of each of these. Now, what's this graph? Okay, let's think about this. We know the graph of y equals x cubed looks something like this. There's a spoi, something called a spoi, which is stationary point of inflection, in the middle, at the origin. Okay. Now, what's happened to this graph is that it's been reflected, so it looks like this now. Reflected in the x-axis, and it's moved down 3. Okay, so it's been reflected, moved down 3. So we're gonna have a graph that looks like this, and the spoi is going to be down at 3. Okay, all we need to do to sketch the graph is just find the x-intercept. Okay, so x-intercept y 0. So I'm just going to put 3 on the other side. So x would equal the cube root of 3. Okay, so that's cube root of 3, and you're done. So shape spoi x-intercept. So we're happy. So that's the final graph. Question 3. We've got the inverse of a spoi graph. So if I have y equals x to the power third, it's just a spoi graph, but it's on the side. Okay. So it's like rotating this graph 90 degrees. Okay. If you rotate that graph 90 degrees, you'll get this graph. So our spoi locations at 3, 1, opposite what we expect, same as what we expect. And then we just need to try to find x, y intercept. So y intercept x is 0, so 2 negative 3 to the power third plus 1. Now negative 3 to the power third is going to be 1 point something. Okay, so it's negative 1 point something times 2, negative 2 point something. So that's going to obviously override the positive 1, so it's going to be negative overall. Okay, and x-intercept y 0. I'm going to move the not 2, but I'm going to move the 1 to the other side. So I get 2x minus the third. Divide both sides by 2. And then cube both sides. So a negative half cubed is negative 1 over 8. And then I'm going to add 3. So x equals 3 minus 1/8, which equals 2 and 7/8. Okay. So I've got enough information to draw the graph. Now the book won't teach you how to get the x and y intercept, so make sure you learn it. Okay, so the spoi is at 3, 1, somewhere over here, and it's a positive spoi. It's a positive inverse graph, looks like this. We know our y intercept is somewhere negative. So we know that y intercept is somewhere negative, so somewhere negative is somewhere down here, and we know our x-intercept is somewhere positive. Okay, so 2 and 7/8 is somewhere over here. So what's going to go on is you're going to have a graph that looks like this. Okay. The spoi is happening here, and this is going forever up and forever down. Okay. For E, let's draw something similar. Okay, so it's a negative spoi graph. Can you see there's a negative at the front? So your graph, negative inverse spoi graph. So x to the power a third would equal something, would look something like this. So it will be something like that. Okay, so my spoi is at negative 3, negative 2. My y-intercept would be y equals negative 2, 3 to the third minus 2. So this would be 1 point something. 1 point something times 2 times negative 2 would be negative 2 point something. So this again, well, this will be negative 4 point something, negative 4 point da da da. Okay, so it's negative overall. Now our x-intercept y 0, so I'm going to move the 2 to the side, negative 2 x plus 3 to the power third, divide both sides by negative 2, we get -2, -1 on the other side. X plus 3 cubed. I'm going to cube both sides, so that's -1 equals x plus 3. X would equal -4. Oops. X would equal -4. Okay. So I've got all I need to draw the graph. My boys at -3, -2. So -3, -2 somewhere over here. We know the x-intercepts, the y-intercept, sorry, is -4 point something. So it'll be somewhere over here. So this will be -2, 3 to the power third minus 2. You can write like that. I know it seems nasty. It is a bit. And my x-intercept's at -4, so it's somewhere over here. Makes sense. So the graph is going to go somewhere like this. We'll start here, boy, and then go like that. Okay, so it's very good. You might need obviously you might need a few more attempts at this because it's not easy to draw a spoy on the side. So let's do this again. Oh, I can't wrap this up. All right, we'll just have to go with it. This flatten out and then go like that. Okay, but you get the idea. Okay, this is spoy at this location, and this is 94. All right, and that's basically what the graph would roughly look like. For